You see, I love to teach and flatter myself. I am skilled at it, and I love the performance. I think I must confess that. When I found I loved to teach, I swore that I would not become that cold, rigid automaton of instructor which I'd encountered as a child.
What do you want of me?
I was hurt when I read the report of the tenure committee. I was shocked and was hurt. No, no, I don't mean to subject you to my weak sensibilities. All right, uh, I finally didn't understand. Then I thought, is it not at those moments when we reckon ourselves unassailable that we are actually the most vulnerable? Yes, you find me pedantic. Yes, I am by nature, by birth, by profession. I don't know. I'm always looking for a paradigm.
I don't know what a paradigm is.
It's a model.
Then why can't you use that word?
If it is important to you, yes, all right. I was looking for a model. To continue, I feel that one point,
I
one sec, upon which I'm unassailable. It's my unflinching concern for my students' dignity. I asked you here to, in the spirit of investigation, to ask, what have I done to you? And I suppose, how can I make amends? It's unnecessary, really. It's pointless, and I want to know.
what you can do to force me to retract,
Yeah, that is not what I meant at all.
to bribe me,
No,
to convince me to
no,
retract.
that is not what I meant at all. I think you know it's not.
That is not what I know. I wish
I
I.
don't want to. You wish what?
No, you said what amends can you make to force me to retract?
That is not what I said.
I have my notes.
Look. The Stoics say that
Stoics.
the Stoical philosophers say if you remove the phrase "I have been injured," you have removed the injury. Now, think. It's just I know you're upset. Just tell me, literally, what wrong have I done you?
Whatever you have done to me is contained in my report to the tenure committee.
Well, all right. Let's see. I find that I'm sexist, that I am elitist. I'm not sure what it means, other than it's a derogatory word meaning bad. These have taken both sexist and pornographic forms. Here we find listed instances told a rambling, sexually explicit story moved to embrace said student in all part of a pattern. That I used the phrase "the white man's burden." That I told you I'd ask you to my room because I, quote, like you. Said he liked me, that he liked being with me. He'd let me write my examination paper over if I could come back oftener to see him in his office. It's ludicrous. Don't you see that? It's not necessary. It's going to humiliate you, and it's going to cost me my house.
It's ludicrous.
He told me he had problems with his wife, that he wanted to take off the artificial stricture of teacher and student. He put his arms around me.
Do you deny it? Can you deny it?
You see, can't you? You see what I'm saying? Can't you tell me in your own words?
Those are my own words.
He told me if I would stay alone with him in his office, he would change my grade to an A. What have I done to you? Oh my God. Are you so hurt?
What I feel is irrelevant.
Do you know that I tried to help you?
What I know, I reported.
Well, I'd like to help you now. I would. Before this
You
escalates.
see, I don't think I need your help. I don't think I need anything you have.
I feel.
I don't care what you feel. Do you see? Do you see? You can't do that anymore. You do not have the power. Did you misuse it? Someone did. Are you a part of that group? Yes. Yes, you are. You've done these things. And to say, "Oh, let me help you with your problem."
Yes, yes, I understand. I understand. You're hurt. You're angry. Yes, I think your anger is betraying you down a path which helps no one.
I don't care what you think.
You don't? But you talk of rights. Do you see? I have rights too. Do you see? I have a house, part of the real world, and the tenure committee, good men and true.
Professor,
But please, also a part of that world. Do you see it? Do you understand? This is my life. I'm not a boogeyman. I don't stand for something.
Professor,
I
Professor, I came here as a favor at your personal request. Perhaps I should not have done so, but I did on my behalf and on behalf of my group. And you speak of the tenure committee, one of whose members is a woman, as you know. And though you might call it good fun or an historical phrase or an oversight or all of the above, to refer to the committee as good men and true, it's a degrading remark. It is a sexist remark, and to overlook it is to countenance continuation of that method of thought. It's a remark.
oh, come on! Come on! Is it sufficient to deprive a family?
Sufficient? Sufficient? Yes, it is a fact. And that story, which I quote, is vile and classist and manipulative and pornographic. It
Traffic?
What gives you the right? Yes, to speak to a woman in your private. Yes, yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You sit there and say, "What have I done?" And ask me to understand that you have aspirations too. But I tell you that you are vile and that you are exploitative. And if you possess 1 ounce of that inner honesty that you talk about in your book, you can look inside yourself and see the things that I see. And you can find revulsion equal to my own.
Wait.
Good day.
Wait. You just one sec.